How to stop waking up at night to urinate. 8 daily habits. Backed by science. Are you tired of waking up throughout the night simply to use the bathroom? Imagine finally sleeping through until morning without those frustrating interruptions. Nocturia, waking to urinate at night, affects millions, turning restful sleep into a cycle of getting up, walking to the bathroom and struggling to fall back asleep. The result? Mornings spent feeling exhausted, foggy, and unrefreshed. But here's the encouraging part. There are practical, science-backed habits you can build into your daily routine to help break the cycle. Some are surprisingly simple and cost nothing but a bit of attention and consistency. In just a few minutes, you'll learn 8 powerful strategies, including one that often makes the decisive difference for many people. Let's explore how to reclaim your nights and wake up energized again. 1. Limit fluid intake before bedtime. Let us start with one of the simplest, yet most effective strategies, managing what and when you drink in the hours leading up to sleep. Many overlook just how much their evening hydration habits affect nocturnal bathroom visits. If you find yourself waking numerous times each night, this modest adjustment could yield remarkable benefits. Aim to reduce your fluid intake 2 to 3 hours before retiring for the night. This allows your body time to process fluids, easing the burden on your bladder as you rest. It's not simply about quantity, but also the types of beverages consumed. Drinks such as coffee, tea, fizzy drinks, and alcohol all act as diuretics, prompting your body to produce more urine. Even a comforting cup of tea or a glass of wine could be the hidden cause of persistent nocturnal trips. Instead, prioritize hydrating earlier in the day, particularly in the morning and early afternoon, when your body more efficiently manages fluids. In the evening, sip water slowly if required, rather than consuming large amounts at once. Think of this small habit as an investment in deeper, more restorative sleep. Every interruption during the night disrupts your body's vital healing processes. So, when bedtime approaches, pause before reaching for that drink. Your body and mind will thank you in the morning. And as you'll soon see, pairing this habit with the next tip could be even more impactful. Chapter 2. Practice double voiding now. Here is a supremely simple trick that requires barely any extra time. It's called double voiding. The process is straightforward. Use the bathroom before bed as usual, but pause for 5 to 10 minutes before climbing into bed. Then try to urinate once more. This second visit provides your bladder an opportunity to empty completely, often removing any residual urine that might otherwise trigger an urge in the middle of the night. As we age, our bladder muscles tend to weaken, sometimes leaving urine behind even after we think we've finished. Even a small amount remaining can prompt disruptive wake-ups later. Engaging in double voiding, particularly alongside reduced fluid intake and leg elevation in the evening, can bring about notably longer stretches of uninterrupted sleep. Over time, weaving this gentle step into your nightly routine gives your bladder a clear message. We've finished for the day, now it's time to rest. Consistent practice brings compounded benefits: less interruption, deeper rest, and far more refreshed morning scenes. Curious how your diet might be undermining your progress? That's our next key focus. 3. Adjust your diet for better bladder health. Surprisingly, your dietary choices can significantly influence how often nocturia interrupts your sleep. Certain foods irritate the bladder, heightening sensitivity and increasing the urge to urinate at night. For instance, spicy dishes often contain capsaicin, an irritant to the bladder lining, while acidic foods like citrus, tomatoes, and vinegar can also create discomfort for some. Additionally, artificial sweeteners found in diet drinks, sugar-free snacks, and certain medications may overstimulate the bladder in sensitive individuals. These triggers are easily overlooked, so consider keeping a simple food diary for a week. Track what you consume during the afternoon and evening, along with nightly bathroom visits. Patterns will likely emerge that help you identify and eliminate specific culprits. The goal is not to restrict your enjoyment, but rather to empower you with knowledge to make adjustments that support restful, uninterrupted sleep. Once your diet is well managed, you might wonder, what if the issue is not in your glass or on your plate, but in your legs? The next habit may surprise you. 4. Elevate your legs in the evening. This method is as straightforward as it is effective. Throughout the day, gravity causes fluid to accumulate in your legs and feet, especially for those whose routines involve extended periods of sitting or standing. When you recline at bedtime, this pooled fluid re-enters your bloodstream, increasing overnight urine production and prompting those frustrating nocturnal trips. To counter this, spend 1 to 2 hours in the evening with your legs elevated above heart level. Simply rest your legs on pillows or against a wall while you relax, read, or watch television. The gentle action allows fluid to return to circulation earlier in the day, so your kidneys filter it out before sleep begins. This routine not only benefits your bladder, but also reduces swelling and refreshes tired legs. While it requires little effort or special equipment, the payoff, fewer awakenings and a more peaceful night, is substantial. If this practical guidance resonates so far, consider subscribing for more insights that will help you connect all the dots. 5. Train your bladder. Bladder training is a powerful, medication-free technique to gradually increase your bladder's capacity, giving you longer stretches of restful sleep. The idea is to incrementally extend the interval between bathroom visits. Start by delaying urination for an additional 10 to 15 minutes when you feel the urge, then gradually build up to 20 or 30 minutes over time. Initially, you may feel slight discomfort, but your bladder's muscles become stronger and more adaptable with practice. Consistently combining bladder training with habits like double voiding amplifies the results, ensuring your bladder is as empty as possible at bedtime, then teaching it to tolerate longer periods overnight. Improvement does require patience, and progress may be gradual. However, every extra hour of uninterrupted sleep you gain contributes meaningfully to daytime energy and overall well-being. What if you've implemented all these steps, yet find improvement elusive? Medication could be the overlooked contributor. Let's examine that next. 6. Review and manage your medications. Many medications, particularly those prescribed for conditions such as high blood pressure or heart issues, can increase nocturnal urination. Diuretics, often called water pills, are well known for prompting your body to expel excess fluid, but even medications not classified as diuretics, such as certain antidepressants or antihypertensives, may have a similar effect. It's vital to consider not only what medicines you take, but when you take them. Sometimes moving a dose from evening to morning can dramatically reduce overnight bathroom visits without lessening the medication's benefits. However, never adjust dosing schedules without consulting your healthcare provider. They can guide any changes and, if needed, recommend alternatives that are gentler on your bladder. If you have made lifestyle adjustments with little improvement, a medications review could reveal the missing piece of the puzzle. Protecting your sleep supports better management of any underlying health condition, offering a true win-win. But sometimes, it is not just routines and medications. It's also about the signals you give your body. That's where the next habit comes in. 7. Establish a consistent and calming bedtime routine. One of the most influential factors in reducing nighttime urination is developing a set bedtime routine. Our bodies operate according to a circadian rhythm, a natural biological clock that governs, among other things, urine production. Inconsistent sleep schedules disrupt this cycle, confusing your body and making sleep fragmented and shallow. Aim to go to bed and awaken at similar times each day, even on weekends. This regularity signals your system to prepare for deep rest, which also calms bladder activity at night. Incorporate calming rituals in the hour before bed, such as reading, warm baths, calming music, or gentle stretching to unwind naturally. Avoid blue light-emitting screens, intense conversations, stimulating tasks, and diuretics like caffeine or alcohol in the evening. Refrain from heavy meals or large volumes of fluid before bedtime as well. Over time, your body and bladder will adapt to this healthy rhythm, enabling longer, deeper, and less disturbed sleep. The payoff of this consistency cannot be overstated. But there is one final daily habit, often overlooked, that ties all these efforts together. 8. Stay physically active during the day. Daily physical activity is surprisingly central to reducing nighttime urination. Movement encourages healthy circulation and minimizes fluid accumulation in the legs, meaning less fluid is left to process when you lie down to sleep. Even light to moderate exercise, brisk walking, cycling, swimming, or stretching, fortifies the pelvic floor muscles supporting bladder control. 30 minutes of activity most days yields robust benefits. For those looking to lose weight, regular exercise can reduce pressure on the bladder, further diminishing nocturia. The result? Stronger circulation, more effective fluid balance, improved muscle tone, and above all, markedly better sleep. If you have found these habits valuable, liking and subscribing will help more people discover content that improves their health and well-being. Conclusion. You now have 8 proven practical habits to reduce nighttime urination and reclaim refreshing, uninterrupted sleep. Remember, modest, consistent changes, such as managing fluid intake, elevating your legs, and fostering a calming nightly routine, compound over time. Be patient with yourself as you create these habits. Your body will respond. Here's one thought to take with you. Small, deliberate changes often yield the greatest transformation. If you are ready to take your progress even further, the next video will help you address the root causes of poor sleep, unlock deeper rest and greater vitality. Click now. Your best nights are just ahead.